This is what's known as a Furo in Japan. It is a one-person hot tub. It's actually pretty efficient. It doesn't take a whole lot of water to fill it. About 15 to 20 gallons of hot water will fill it to the point where a 5'11", 235-pound man can sit in it in hot water up to his neck. And coming out of the sink faucet, it's hotter than you can actually stand if you're not careful. It is made out of a single 4x8 sheet of 5/8 inch thick exterior plywood, glued with Gorilla Glue and screwed together with pocket hole screws. There are 2 or more coats of polyurethane sprayed on the inside of it, a sink drain in the bottom, and all the corners and edges are caulked. It's filled with this garden hose that runs to an adapter on the kitchen sink, and like I say, 15 to 20 gallons can get you enough water for a pretty large person to sit actually pretty comfortably in the water and soak. After a 15 or 20 minute soak today, I took and added laundry detergent. I believe it's a Mrs. Meyer's brand biodegradable, with a little bit of OxyClean, a little bit of Arm & Hammer washing soda, some borax, and I did all of this laundry with that single load of water. That laundry plus this laundry that's waiting to dry. I did it with the breathing washer. I got that from Emergency Essentials, www.beprepared.com. It was about $14.95. I've actually used it pretty extensively over the past 6 months. It does a very nice job, especially even if you're doing laundry in 5-gallon buckets. It uses very little water, very little detergent. It's extremely efficient because when you actually go to rinse the water or rinse the laundry, it will actually pull laundry soap out of the clothes. You can actually take clothes that have been washed in a commercial or a purchased washing machine, put it in with a bucket with some fresh water, and you can actually see, you can draw soap out of that supposedly clean laundry with this thing. What I did then was, I took that laundry, separated it into the individual buckets, and added about 2.5 gallons of rainwater into each one, collected off of that roof. It goes through the roof washer, which diverts probably the first 3 to 4 gallons of water to when it rains, and it diverts all the leaves and dirt and bird poop and everything else, so it doesn't go into your rainwater, your rain barrels. I've got 110 gallons of water storage of nice, clean, soft rainwater, and I cleaned this up, and then when I'm done with that, I take the water that's in the Furo. If I'm not using the Mrs. Meyer's, if I'm just using clean biodegradable water, I will drain it off into this tub from the drain up above, which I siphon it off then and recollect it into these buckets or this cart or whatever, and actually use it on the yard or around ornamentals. And if I'm using clean water, I will actually put it into my self-watering planters. It's pretty sustainable.